Hey, girls.
I am in early trying to get her all set up.
That is more than okay.
Wow. She finishes getting herself cute. So we are. So the question is this background too crazy?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. I'm like, I'm trying to make sure she is all good. Do you want it back further?
That's perfect.
Like that far?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go finish getting her together and we will be back.
All right.
In just a couple minutes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
It's in there. He said it's done. We're waiting on you.
You can talk. It's okay to talk. Now that you got a crazy mom. I was going to say, hey, I think.
Hey, I hope it's okay. I invited some of my friends onto the Zoom.
That's fine, Zoe.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. All right. Do you want it any closer?
Yes, please. Yeah. Back your chair just a little.
Danger.
Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Orange. Yeah. It's called spray tan.
I don't like it.
Oh, you might need to take your glasses off. You can see the ring light in the glasses.
Ooh, I like that.
Is that
Interview.
There, you can see me.
light might go out? Scoot your butt back.
Put your glasses off. There you go.
want to wear them. You don't want to wear them. Feel correctly.
We got to turn off the light.
Okay, no.
It has.
Like,
Is that better? Okay.
Look in the camera. It's.
When you're interviewing, though, you don't need to do that. Okay. Once you start. Better.
Is everybody here?
You got Lexi and Jade.
Almost.
Do we know who we're waiting on? Are we waiting on Fred?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Your t-shirt.
I need something to boost.
Okay.
That.
Because me and Deja were doing something. It was for a video.
But you want to make sure your head's not cut off the top.
It looked like it was raining pebbles.
Baby. That looks. Zoe underscore.
Just ask him if I love you. Message.
All right, girls, we're just waiting on Fred.
Okay.
Prep for this.
You can ask them, like, can we do some test questions? I'm not on you anymore.
I hate when that happens. Like a parent's like talking, and you're like, but I'm not on mute. You're embarrassing me.
Mom, you're famous. Your phone's blowing up with emails. My phone's almost dead.
You just put your phone on silent. If that's what you did.
No.
Make sure you don't turn it upside down. And then. Ask him while I'm waiting.
Hey, John.
Yes, what's up?
How do you know Fred?
Fred got in touch with me on Instagram and he wanted me to interview you guys because you have this web series and I thought it was kind of cool, and so here you are. So Zoe, who do you play, Lexi or Jade?
I play Lexi.
Lexi. So what's Lexi's story?
Okay, so Lexi's story is basically so Brad is Dominique's dad, and then I have a mom, but the mom, we don't really know her name. We don't talk about her that much in the series. And so they like got married, and then the mom died like I think a year ago.
Okay.
But me and Jade, we're not blood related, but we're really good friends.
Okay. All right. And Dominique. I'm sorry, Zoe. Dominique, you played Jade, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about Jade.
So Jade was like living with her dad, and then Lexi came into the picture and they became like really good friends and sisters, and they're like really close together.
Okay. All right. So this is a question for both of you girls. So how long have you been acting? Is this your first show? Is this your first gig, or have you been doing this a while?
This is our first major like project, like our
Okay.
big project. Yeah.
Okay, but Zoe, have you done things before?
Yes.
So what kinds of things have you done before? Have you done stage shows or other things like
It was something that Fred let me and Dominique do. It's class act. And in that show, me and Dominique were still like best friends.
Okay. All right. So Dominique, what have you done prior to this show?
I have worked with Fred doing skits, and I've been in one of Fred's plays before.
Okay. All right. So, Dominique, why did you want to become an actor? Why did you want to go into acting?
Well, I just feel like I kind of needed like not. I wanted to see. I wanted to try new things out and see what would happen if I learned something new and I didn't just do one thing.
Okay. And Zoe, why did you get into acting?
So I started modeling, and then they took me for a commercial, and then they were like, "Oh, act happy" or something, and that was just really fun for me.
Okay.
So I guess I wanted to do it more because I found it really fun for me to just act a lot. So then I think this is how we got here.
Okay. So, do you want this to be a lifelong thing? Do you want to become a famous actress? Either
I
of
have
you guys?
I haven't really decided which like path I want to take.
Okay. You've got time. You're young.
Mhm.
How about you, Dominique?
Um, I I do want to continue acting, and I kind of like I don't I sorry.
That's okay.
We're fighting with the charger cord.
That's okay.
I do want to continue acting, and I one day I'm going to keep like trying to reach um getting into like bigger things and other things so I
Okay.
can one day try to become famous.
Okay. So, um, what types of acting do you think that later on in life, Dominique, you're going to be suited for? Do you want to be a leading lady? Do you want to be a supporting cast? What's going on with that?
I do sometimes like I do want to be the lead, but also if I'm like not the lead, I'm not gonna like be like I don't want to do this anymore. I really want to be the lead. I still do it, but
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So let me see here. So, so when you girls, Zoe and Dominique, when you rehearse a scene, so are you best friends off the set? Are you, um, do you hang out? What do you girls? How do you girls work off set?
We're really good friends, and I remember this one time after we like did like I don't know if I should call it an interview, but it was like something for Lexi and Jade. Um, After that, it was like Dominique, it was like close to her birthday. I can't remember if it was her birthday or close to her birthday, but we went to this really fun restaurant.
Okay.
We hung out for a while together. I think we were at that restaurant for like 3 hours, 2 hours. And we would always just like talk and talk and talk.
and
Well, that's awesome. So Dominique, do you have anything to add to that?
like offset and like off screen, we do talk a lot and we joke a lot,
Hmm.
and it's really funny sometimes.
Yeah, that's good. So acting is natural when you're on screen, right? Perfect. So when you rehearse a scene, so take us through how you rehearse a scene. So you get the scripts, you read it over, then what do you do?
Uh,
Either one of you.
we would, well, I don't know the question fully, but I think what you're trying to say, I think I have an answer for that. What we would do is we would try to remember the script for a table read. And then after a table read, we would read the script more, try to get to know the script more. And then when we were on set, for all that, Fred would come to us. We would have like our script, and he would say, okay, so we're gonna change like these little things, and they were just little things. And he would say, okay, so this is how it's gonna go. And then we would do like a little run through.
Okay.
And I really like the run throughs because they were easy to understand.
Okay. All right. So does Fred usually change things right on the spur of the moment, or does he give you time to go over the changes and then implement them into the script? Or
Well,
go ahead.
what he would do is like when we're there, he'd be like, okay, so y'all seem to really like to do this. So we're gonna change this just a little. We're gonna do it like this. Some of y'all's idea, and then some fun, and in the script we were like fun type of peppy girls.
So Dominique, is that pretty spot on? Does Fred kind of give, yeah? So what kind of girl is Dominique, I'll start with you. What kind of girl is Jade like? Is she funny? Is she to herself? What is she like?
She's not like the serious type, but in situations she can be serious sometimes. And I feel like she's the kind of like the older one in the situation sometimes.
Okay. So I guess what I want to ask is this show, where is it set mainly? Is it in a school? Is it in your homes? Is it where are we watching you guys in this show?
Really it's kind of like all over the place, but not many places.
Okay.
We mainly film at like we're the only on screen we were mainly at the house,
Okay.
but there are some times when we go out and talk to other people, I guess.
Okay. So do we get to meet any of you guys as friends, or is this just you all?
We haven't really got to that point. Like, there's other characters, but I don't know. Like some are just extras, kind of.
Mhm.
And I don't know if in the show, they're supposed to be our friends or if they're just supposed to be there. Um, so I don't really know that.
Okay, so they might be added later, is what you're saying. All right,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. So how long have you been shooting this show, girls? Is it new, or have you been doing this a while?
It is
Uh,
it's new, mainly it's new, but it is I'm just like feel like we're both starting to get used to it, but it is kind of new.
Okay.
yeah, it's been all over the place for this like month.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Um, so how do you get into character, Zoe? So do you have any rituals that you do before you go on camera? Do you, um, what? How do you get into character?
Okay, so that's a really good question because all of a sudden she just comes over to me and she's like, okay, Zoe, let's go. And that reminded me so much of High School Musical. And I'm like, okay. And we would like do that. And um when we were doing that, we would just add like a word, like just a random word
Okay.
to like try to get the other one off topic. And we would do that for a while. And then like we would do that so we don't get off topic that much.
Mhm. Awesome. Awesome. So Dominique, do you do the same thing, or do you have other things that you do?
Yeah, we start like chanting random words or something, and we like make each other laugh because like whenever we're filming, we try to be like very, very excited, and
Okay.
it makes us laugh like all the time whenever we start chanting random words.
Okay.
So it gets us in the mood.
All right. So, how do you? I guess what I want to ask both of you is, how do you, when you got this script initially, what made you say yes? This is something that I want to do, or this is something that I think would be a good project for me to take on, Zoe.
Um, so what we would kind of do is like, it doesn't matter it or not. If Fred wants us to do it, we would be happy to do it and we would just go with it. No questions asked. We would just be in it. We'd be like, yes, we will do this. And he's made class act and other projects. And then he's made Lexie and Jade, mostly for us because he's seen how me and Dominique got along for class act. So he was like, oh, these two girls are getting along so well. I think they should have their own project based on like them.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So, Dominique, how did you join the cast? Were you like, yes, let's do this? Or did you have to think about it a little bit?
I have genuinely been working with Fred for like a long time,
Okay.
and it wasn't like I didn't think that he was gonna like mess anything up or anything, and I wasn't going to think that, but I just really wanted to do it because Fred wrote it about me and Zoe, just us because of the way we work together and something else we started.
Personality.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Zoe, who is your role model as an actor? Who do you like?
Okay. So one of my friends that is on, let me check if she's on still. She should be on still. If she left, that okay, she's still here. A few of my friends are here. So we like this girl. She is an artist. She's been in this movie, and Melanie Martinez. And then that's one of me and her favorite actresses. And then someone I really like is Meryl Streep. I really like how when she acts, it just looks so real. It's like she really feels that way or something.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And Dominique, who do you look up to? Who's your favorite actor or actress?
My favorite actor is probably Zendaya because she's like a multitasker, and whenever she's acting, she just like flows smoothly, and she's so natural whenever she talks, and I just like the way she acts on different shows.
Okay. So, are you a big Greatest Showman fan? I thought so. I thought so. So, so Zoe, back to you. So Meryl Streep, she's a pretty old actress. She was doing movies back when I was a kid. So do you want to become a leading lady like Meryl Streep one day?
Well, I'm not really sure about that question because that's like way in the future,
Right.
and it just confuses me sometimes. Like, what do I want to do this? What do I want to do now? Because you can change your mind whenever you want. So
Exactly.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna change my mind on this. If later, if I don't want to do it, will I change my mind and say, oh, wait, I want to do this?
Okay, all right. So if you weren't doing acting right now, what would you be doing? Obviously, you would just be going to school, but what else would you be doing other than that?
Well, the funny story is, um, so my friends say I'm good at acting, and so what I would be doing is, my friends, she would probably like invite me over or something, or I'd come over to her house and we would just like play or like do act. Well, we would like play like pretend games almost, and
Okay.
a a funny memory uh, of me acting like off script, off camera is one time when we took super glue. I mean, not super glue. Oh my god! But we got silly string, and I went out into the road, and I set, and my friend, she would be like, "Oh no, Zoe tripped. Dad, come outside." And I would have the silly string, and she would like hide it behind the mailbox, and I'd just be sitting there, look like I'm crying, and then her younger sister would hide, and then we would silly string him right as he comes over. And then he found one of the bottles, so it was not good after
Doesn't
that.
sound like it. No. So Dominique, what would you be doing if you weren't acting?
I would probably still be doing like modeling or going out exploring places and trying new things.
Okay. So you've modeled before. So did you model for anything that I would know?
No.
No. That's okay. That's okay. One day, I'm sure I'll see you in something. But Dominique, describe for me your last role, either on stage or in front of a camera.
My last I'm gonna do an onstage one. My last onstage, it was really fun because we had to get like dressed up, and then you'd go out, and then you have all these like lights on you, and I felt like I was like very special because I felt like I was like the main character because I had two roles in one
Okay.
play,
All right.
and I was a pig and a cat.
Okay. Awesome.
One funny thing that happened was I was doing my pig role, and I still had my cat nose on, so I had a black cat nose with a pig outfit.
I'm sure people didn't notice. But Zoe, what was your last role before Lexi and Jade?
That would be class act. I played Danielle.
Okay. So what was class act about?
Class act was about this girl named Rosie, and uh, she would do these plays, and she did one play, and and the, and that play was so good that she was on like interviews, like she was on like a lot of like a bunch of interviews, and then it was like she got a letter from a school, and it was this acting school, and and only a few people would get a letter to come there because it was like it was like this really I don't know a word, but it was a school that was so hard to get into. And if you got a letter, it would mean like, oh, it I don't have words for it, but it would be like amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. So a question for the both of you. So if I'm looking to see, to view Lexi and Jade, where am I going to look? Is it going to be online somewhere? Is it going to be on television, Netflix, Hulu? Where, or don't you even know yet?
That would be a Fred question
That's
because we
Fred's
don't really
question.
know.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we don't really know. All I think, like, all I really know is that he's trying to get it out, like, on multiple streaming services.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So when can we expect Lexi and Jane to come out, or Lexi and Jade to come out?
This summer,
This
Yeah.
summer? Awesome. Awesome. So if so one more question for the both of you girls. So if you wanted to convince my listeners to go see Lexi and Jade when it comes out, what would you tell them? How would you convince my listeners to go and watch this web series?
I would say a funny family type of like series, like I'm trying to think of a good one. But like a really friendly type of interesting, funny, like all these mixed like emotions or something. Like this TV show that is mixed with like different emotions a lot. Like sometimes there would be like really funny or like or really serious moments or like really shocking moments or something.
Okay, all right. So Dominique, what would you say to my listeners?
I would probably say that if you're like interested in comedy, like kind of like mystery type and a little bit like serious at some points, it would be okay, not okay. It would be like a good like show for someone that likes comedies and like kind of like mysteries type
Okay.
shows.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, girls, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk to me and my listeners about your project, Lexi and Jade. So, to my listeners, be on the lookout this summer. And hopefully, I will talk to Fred and find out where people can take a look at this. All right. So, again, Dominique and Zoe, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having us.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.